Hello everyone and welcome back, and if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. This is Danny Code and this is episode number 9 in the mountain playthrough of Mashinky. And ever since the last playthrough, I actually did a little bit of track lane, and I'll show you what I did. I actually put in, if I can find it here, here we go. So the pass-through track here is just a one-way pass-through for stuff coming from the bottom here going up to the top, and going in any of these resources or this town up here, or you can even go into this over here as well. So trains have the option to basically avoid this very busy corridor, and it seems to be working. So I put that in, and I also extended the side rail here. Let's get a little closer look. The side rail here, you can see the darker track actually is the newer track, and I put in this bridge here, and I extended it all the way to this roundabout here right near the depot. So I did those two things. I'm also in this episode, I started this T section here, and as you can see, it's a diagonal T section, so it doesn't look as pretty as the other 90-degree ones. I'm going to show you what I mean. So, and here's another diagonal one I had. But yeah, as you can see here, let's go into this other view here. As you can see here, this is a 90-degree T section, and it's very, both sides are equal. So, and unfortunately, you can't do that on the ones that are diagonal. They kind of look like this, but they work. So it's the same setup, it's just a little bit different looking, that's all. So I found that's probably the easiest way to do the diagonals, because I couldn't avoid doing all diagonals, T-junctions. I tried to, but I couldn't. Anyway, so in this episode, we're going to extend this track up here to go ahead and access these resources as well. And really the main goal was to get this town connected, because I really want to get this passenger traffic, because this is a really big town, 55, so that's really pretty good. And it also has a post office, so that's cool as well, right? Right, so doing that, and I also want to, in this episode, my main goal is to go into the diesel age, or to try to go into Era 5, but we can't go into Era 5 yet because it's not actually made. But to actually purchase our way into it. And I purchased the money tokens, I purchased the refined oil tokens, and the steel tokens. But I didn't do the iron ingot tokens. So I have to bolster that up. And in the meantime, we'll do those other things that we talked about. We'll go ahead and extend this track up to the mountain. So to get more iron ingot tokens, we only have that many. What I'm going to do first is go to our, let's see here, our toolworks here, and we're going to buy an extension, and we'll do the farm tools factory. So that should help. Right, and now we actually need to deliver the iron ingot to there, and where we're making iron ingots is all the way over here. So we have a ton of it here. So we have 654 just waiting there to be picked up. So that's what we're going to do. So let's put on a train, or 2 or 3 or however many, to go ahead and deliver. And we're just going to use our bangle again. So we're going to use our bangle to make some iron ingot trains to go from the station here that has the foundry all the way over to the toolworks. Okay, so not orders. We need to actually put some wagons on it before we give some orders. That may help. So what do we have here? So we don't want to use... Well, I guess we could. So let's choose the 1, 2. Let me see how many we can put on there. 3, 4, 307, 4, 307, and so that's it. So that's a pretty good train. right? So it's a little bit too long to make it a double train or a double engine train, but yeah, but that works well. So that we'll just put on a few of those, and we're going from the. Nope, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to take the orders from that other train. There we go. Let's go back. I'm clicking all the wrong things. Oh my goodness. All right, let's try that again. So we want to go from this station. I just want the station, guys. I don't want the train. There we go. We're going from that station, and we're not going to wait till full on this one because we have enough over there already. So it'll be a full train already anyways. And we're going to deliver it over here to our toolworks. All right, so let's go ahead and send that guy on his way. And then what I want to do is I want to duplicate him. Let me see, 2 times. Let's do 2 times. No, just 1. We'll duplicate it 1. And there he is. Okay, so there we go. So we have those 2 trains going. And that should take care of getting the iron ingot tokens enough to buy our way out of this era. Okay, so let's go ahead and build. I'm going to do a little time lapse here, but we'll extend these rails coming from the main line here, going all the way up to this plateau, and then we'll extend it all the way here, and then I will also hook up this town. So I'll do a little time lapse, and I'll see you on the other side. Alright, and we're back. So, what I did, as you can see, I hooked up the main corridor here, the main rails, to this mountain pass, I guess we'll call it, because it's way up in the mountain. And that's going to prepare us to actually now hook up things like this sawmill here, and also this iron ore mine, and this forest, and everything else over here as well. So everything around this rim, basically. So, and we'll actually maybe even go ahead and do a bridge over this. I'm not sure. But yeah, so in the effort to connect all points, that is going to be a big step, or is a big step. So that's pretty cool. And I also want to do a little pass that goes down and hooks up these rails over here as well. So like from here, and then we'll tee it off and we'll go down something. We'll go down maybe down here or something like that. And also the same thing over here. So we'll have like this 4-spoke thing. So we'll go out this way maybe. This way here, maybe down there. We're already coming out here, or here I should say. So yeah, so multiple ways down from there, basically is what I'm saying. So we'll have like this 2 circle thing. So we'll have a circle on the bottom. We'll have a circle in this and on the top here. So we'll have this little concentric circle thing going on here. Anyways, okay. So as you saw too, I hooked up. This town is so big. I hooked up 2 stations to it, right? So what that effectively does, and you can see the catchment area here is catching all these here. And also this one it's weird. There's a weirdness here, but as you can see, these bluer houses, town buildings anyways, are in the catchment area for this one here. So basically that really kind of gets most of them, I would say, except for maybe a few of them in here. And it also, as you can see too, I put a waiting room here with 2 platform extensions to grab the post. So to deliver here. And I also incorporated this toolworks into this platform as well. So, which is great. So we have a lot of things going on here. So we have the 2 stations, and we connected it up to toolworks and the post office as well for this town. So that's really cool, right? All right, so enough chit-chatting. Let's go ahead and buy some trains and see how they work on this new corridor up in the mountains. Oh, what is going on here? Why aren't you going? Did I not start you? Do you have orders? Yeah, you have orders. You're going from... Yeah, so that's right. Oh, that's weird. So I duplicated it and I didn't start it. My bad. Alright, anyways, so now that's on its way. I am tempted for these new passenger trains to try something nice, to go ahead and maybe get a fast one here. Like this one would be nice, the GM40P, but that uses, wow, so that uses 5. I want at least one of these, so I'm gonna buy one. I want to see it. I want to see how it works. Okay, so we'll do passengers for the first one, and I want a dining car, and I also want a first class, and then we'll get some second classes on there. So these are very long wagons, so it'll very quickly add up to the 8. I mean, we're already up to 3.63, which is kind of close to half of our length already, and we're not even carrying passengers yet. Well, we're carrying 18 in the first class. You know what? Maybe I'll make this a whole first class thing. How many does the second class? So that capacity is 25 though. So I want to, yeah, let's just do the second class. 1, 2, 3, and that'll be it. Because that's the length of it. But that's cool. That should make us some really good money actually. All right, so we're going from. Where do we want to go from here? I think this is one of our biggest towns down here on a 27, but it's very busy traffic-wise. We also have this town over here, which is a 22. However, I don't know if this catchment is really doing all that much here, because we only have this portion of the town going on. But that's okay. So we'll go ahead and do one here. So we're going from here, station 14, and then we'll go all the way up a mountain pass up into this town over here. And we'll do it on this one. All right. So let's look at our fancy new train. Follow him around. There he is. Birdie. Let's see. Let's get a better look at him. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice looking train. Nice. So we got a dining car there, we got the first class and 3 second class. So nice. Alright, so that should make us some money. And that carries 93, so let me see. I don't know how many we have here to be picked up as passengers. So we're not gonna have a full load the first time. But that's alright. It's a nice looking train though. Let's do a ride along. Neat. Oh, we can actually see out the windows and everything. Oh, nice. So cool. That's my seat right there. Nice. I like it. So yeah, let's just do our ride along. We still have the goal for the take a break goal. So we are 2 minutes, so we're already halfway there. So we need another 2.5 minutes or so. But neat. That's really cool. I like you can see out the windows. However, some of these trains have a bumper cam. Wonder if this is one of them. It is not. Never mind. Oh, wow. Neat. You can be a passenger. Am I in first class? I think I'm in first class. That'll be a first. Let's go back up to the cabin. Going up the mountain now. Cool. It doesn't seem to be. Let's see what our speed is here. So we're 70 out of 70, so it's going pretty quick. It's cruising right along up into the mountains. Nice. Boy, it slows right down on those curves though. And we're coming up to the town. So now we should have, when we come into this town, we should have a full load. Whoa, hey. Too close. There we go. So what do we have here? So we have a full load. So the full load will make us 470 per trip. So that's very nice. It's a nice little boost there. So very cool. Alright, so how is our iron ingot doing? Alright, we have enough to buy ourselves out. Oh, and we got this one here. So we did this one. Cool. So we have some wagons to pick up in our depot. Take a break. We still got a lot to go there. And we'll do this one in a second. But our diesel age. So we should be able to, and I think it'll give us a message that the next stage and next era is not done yet. Yeah. So 7 eras from the steam age, yada yada. So end of early access version. Okay. So that's what I'm saying, is that we bought our way out of the 4th era, but the 5th era is not made yet. And I think that's really going to be very soon that the developers are going to release Era 5, and I'm excited because there's electric trains, so those are pretty cool, right? Yeah, so alright, we're kinda in the 5th era, but not really. And now this one, the delivery of steel. Let's see if we can do this. And I really don't need any of that, so I'll just do it for free. And I know we're going to need some good iron ingot delivery to our steelworks, because if you look at our steelworks, is down here. I have them all switched around here. Here we go. So our steelworks has a ton of coal, no iron ingot, no steel, and no a ton of sand. That's a concern too. Let's go ahead and do the freight station so we can actually hold more. Did I do that? Yeah, there we go. Freight station. That's the one. So now we can hold more resources. Okay, so let's go ahead and build out some iron ingot trains that'll go over here to the steelworks. I'm curious though, how are we doing on steel ingots over here in our foundry town? Yeah, oh, got plenty. Oh my goodness. Tons. Tons and tons and tons. 678 at the moment, to be exact. Okay. So let's go ahead and get some iron ingot trains. So, and I will put on some more trains going up to that big town, but for now, I want to make sure that I have this quest taken care of pretty nicely. So, iron ingot. Let's see. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think that's it, because we'll go over tonnage if we do one more. And that is these are the same trains that I built out for going over to the toolworks actually. Anyways, so yeah, so that's it. So we'll go from the foundry over here on station 9. And do I want to wait till full? No, I don't want to wait till full. There's plenty of iron ingot there. And we'll go all the way. There we go, that's better. We'll go all the way over to our steelworks and drop him off. Start that guy on his way. And there he goes. And we'll go ahead and duplicate that guy at least once, I think, right? We don't have enough iron ingots. Well, that's a bummer. We should have some soon here, though. Okay, so 75. We're looking for 75. So we'll let that go for just a minute. So we're up to 62 already. And that should, there's a train right there. That'll probably, when that gets delivered, will probably allow us to buy another one. Although I could probably do different wagons, because it's the wagons that are costing that much. That's fine. We'll just ride along on this one. And there we go. Because we need enough for that other ride along, right? For the ride along quest. Or take a break quest. I call it the ride along quest. So yeah, we only have half a minute to go. Alright. Oh, cool. We can see out the back. That's neat. Oh, I like this. I like that. Hello, coal train. Goodbye, coal train. Hello. I don't know which. Oh, mail train. That was mail. Neat. Coming into the foundry town here. Cool. And a lot of trains waiting to go. That's alright. Everything is all... Oh, cool. Gotta take a break. You can now collect your reward at any depot. So we have more stuff at the depot that we can get. Cool. Alright. So... pulling out here. How are we doing here? We're only still 62. Alright, well that's going to have to do it for now, I think. So let's go ahead and put on some more trains going to do passenger. You know what I want to do? Actually, is I want to do some mail as well. Because when you deliver mail, that's really, it really gets you a lot of cash. So, yeah, as you can see here, one piece of mail is one cash token, or money token. So that's what I'm going to do. And I have another post office over here that we're hooked up to. So we'll do that. Sounds like a plan, sounds like a plan. Alright. So what do we want to use? Do we want to use something different? Let's use the V220. We haven't used that one yet. Yeah, it looks like we're okay on refined oil tokens. That's what I'm calling them. I don't know what they are. They're oil tokens or refined oil tokens. Not sure. Oh, I gotta buy the wagons. Hello. Let's look at our... There we go. How much can we... So 360... 41, do one more? Ow. Just over. Darn it. Alright, we'll take off one mail train. There we are. Alright, beautiful. So we're going from station 14, which is this one here. Yeah, station 14. And we're going all the way up the mountain to deliver mail. Get postcards from Mama. And over here. Nice. I love it. Let's take a look at this train. It's our first one of this train. Well, that's pretty cool too. I like it. Neat. Nice. What does it say on the front? Oh, it doesn't say anything. I thought those were words for a minute. And it looks like we have 2 cabs on this one. Let's do a ride along and look at what we have. Oh, neat. Can only go 140 kilometers per hour, guys. No more, no less. Well, no more? Probably go less. I wish these guys had bumper cams. Like, instead of just a cab, we can actually go and ride on the bumper. That'd be neat. Alright. So I'm curious. This should be a full train. I don't know why my horn's not working, but this should be a full train coming up and getting mail. So we have 63. And how much mail do we have at the station that we're picking up at? We only have 4. That's not good. Well, that's okay though, because I'm sure on the town and the mountain it'll have a ton. So let's just look at that real quick, because I think it had 200 anyway, right? Yeah, so we have 200 waiting up here. So that'll be cool. So even with just a little bit, look how much it is, 105. And that's not even a quarter full there. What is that? Wait, 12, 24, 48, so 60. So that's not even a quarter full. And it's already making 105. So this should make like $500, or 500 money tokens maybe, a trip. So pretty cool. And I think we'll leave it there, guys. I think next video, or next episode in the series, we're going to go ahead and, since we're now into quote-unquote Era 5, but we're not really, our next goal is going to start to be connecting every point. And I think it's doable. So I think we can do it. So we'll have to connect this town here, like for example, this town here, this refinery, this town. So we have 3 towns here, 4 towns. So we'll have 4 towns in this little peninsula here, plus refinery. So we'll connect those up, and also connect, like I said, this ring up here, the starting of this ring, and connect those up. So everything over here will probably be about 2 episodes worth of connecting things up, but yeah, so that's what's going to go on in the future. So I hope you guys join me, and I hope you guys like this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you want to be notified for the next episodes that I just described, that we're going to be connecting every point, go ahead and hit that bell icon and you will be notified, and subscribe. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching. This is Danny Code. Bye for now.